Hey biters, and welcome to the comments video for our baseball musical!
Get out your glove and bat, it's high time to play the American pastime.
So before we start, good news, we are bringing back our sing-along series. If you're new to those videos, we did those like 3 or 4 times early on when we were, a lot smaller as a channel. And what it is your chance to be in AVbyte. Or on AVbyte, actually, it's grammatically correct.
So for this sing-along, we're picking our Frozen musical.
You got slipped a roofie, you fell for a cheat.
All you have to do is post a cover of you singing that song, and we will splice them together in an epic AVbyte sing-along!
So you have until next Wednesday, the 7th, to make it happen. And what you need to do is record yourself listening to the song itself on headphones so you guys are in pitch and in tempo. Upload your video to YouTube, then post a link to our Facebook, and then we'll make it happen.
Remember, make sure you do have headphones on, otherwise the audio is going to bleed over from your laptop speakers or whatever other speakers you're using. So headphones on, then start singing.
And make sure you send it to us on our Facebook, nowhere else on our Facebook, by Wednesday the 7th. And then I think Friday the 9th is when you shall see yourself on AVbyte. We're so happy to bring this back. We haven't done this in a while, and it should be a lot of fun. Moving on to comments. In answer to our question, which was, what is your favorite sport that is not popular in your country? Malefica Witch writes, snooker, not playing, just watching it. I love it.
That's really good. I'm so bad at snooker.
I don't know what snooker is.
It's the one with the billiard balls,
Billiard balls, okay.
I think, right?
Why do you call it billiard? I don't know.
It's a specific kind, though.
The more you know.
Thomas Eric Shaw says rugby, and I'm from Holland. I guess it's not popular there. Rugby happens to be my favorite sport, and it's not popular where we grew up at all, and at least in Germany.
Funny story, we also lived, I know we always say this, that we've lived like everywhere, but we have also lived in Holland. We're not Dutch by any stretch of the imagination, but we used to live in Soest.
Right out of
Amsterdam. Rings a bell to anyone?
Honestly, the Dutch would be amazing rugby players.
Yeah.
They're so big.
Oh, this is a good one. Riza Fellers writes, Quidditch.
The best answer ever! I feel like that's everyone's most popular sport.
I was mind blown when I found that a lot of colleges in the US have Quidditch teams, like NYU has a really competitive Quidditch team, which I think is amazing.
One day, Quidditch will be an Olympic sport. One day. Maybe not. Suckerme says archery.
Now this is, I think, the sport that I want to learn and master. Why? One reason. Because when the zombie apocalypse happens, and it will happen, you need using a bow and arrow is a really good skill.
It is, it definitely is.
Very useful, you can hunt with it. You can hunt with it. You can hunt with it.
No, it's just cool, like so many the coolest characters in pop culture and in fiction are bowmen. Are just really talented, whether it's Hunger Games,
Legolas.
Whether it's Legolas, whether, it's a really cool thing to be able to do. I wish I could do it.
What does he always say? Red sun rises. Blood has been spilled tonight.
What's the legendary line?
Claude Frollo writes, question. Why your musicals become so rare? We need more! By the way, this one's great.
Also, he wrote, we need more!
Yes.
Claude Frollo, first of all, epic name. We love Claude Frollo. Yeah, I mean, look, we've been trying to just make every video that we do make more epic and more fun and just bigger. So it's just been taking a little longer.
Also, you'll be finding a lot more about this in the next couple of weeks, or maybe even months, because we are working right now on trying to figure out larger projects. We've hinted at this in the last couple of videos sometimes when we talk about this kind of stuff, but now we suddenly are in a position where we have a lot of possibilities, almost too many possibilities to choose from, and we literally need to take time sometimes to figure out what we want to do next. So that's where we are right now. That's why we haven't had a video for a while.
Think the possibility of like an AVbyte movie or something like that. I mean, that's kind of what we really want to make happen.
And that's sort of what's happening where we're at right now in terms of beginning that conversation and what will that be?
More on that soon.
That actually, what would you guys love?
Oh, well.
How would you imagine an AVbyte movie to be? What would it be about? Like, let us know. What are your ideas? There might be actually some really good ideas that come from that. I'd be really interested to see and hear what you guys think.
And then if we use your idea, you can sue us. It's a win-win situation. Now from Twitter. And now from Twitter at nshields021094. I'm assuming that's your birth date.
Wow.
At AVbyte, I've always wanted to know what is your process for choosing cast members for your videos. Hashtag ByteMe.
Good question.
Honestly, we try to make sure that, especially when it's a character video, it's really as simple as the actor needs to look like that character. Like
But
in our
also
Sherlock video,
also sound similar to what the
Yeah.
character would sound like when they're singing.
you know, in our Sherlock video, we just got lucky with Travis and Andrew. You know, with our princesses, we make sure that they just look like the princesses. And then when it's something like the baseball musical, it's definitely a lot more just who's available, who we think is right, and it's really just friends of ours.
A lot of the cast members are actually just friends of ours who are friends of
Surprisingly,
ours.
we do have friends.
Yes. Let's see.
At Goguan.
Oh, at Gokwanko SD writes, can you make another Disney musical video, please? Because the Frozen the musical featuring Disney princesses was so addicting. Hashtag ByteMe. Working on it. Actually, you know, we've only made, if you think about it, we've only made 3 Disney-inspired videos.
Well, 3.5.
3.5
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
And they've all done so well, and we recognize that you know, we want to do more. That's all we wanted. Like, we really want to do more. It's just that sometimes we're a little bit lost on what's like the best idea.
It's tricky because, like, you know, we want to make sure that we're always, we love the Disney brand so much that we never want to be making fun of it or, you know, etc. So it's always tricky to come up with an idea that is positive and awesome,
funny
like Frozen.
and cute and like exactly what Frozen was, or Hipster Disney also is similar in that way. Expect to see a lot more Disney videos. This month also we have one big one planned because there's a certain movie coming out soon.
At AVbyte, hashtag ByteMe, my favorite unpopular sport is fencing, archery, and airsofting. If you could be the best at any sport, what would it be?
All right, where are you? Where are you right now? Because in the zombie apocalypse,
We need
which
to
is gonna
find you.
happen sometime. You are going to be our best friend, right?
I mean, come on. Fencing, archery, and airsoft.
that's survival skills
How
right
much
there.
better are you prepared? Okay, so what is your favorite sport? If you could be a best at any one
I'm just
sport.
gonna say, you know, objectively, I would just say a soccer player because they live the most glamorous life. They gotta play only games. They don't play too often, and it's really the most rewarding financially.
I mean, the amount that some of these guys make is insane.
Insane.
So yeah, I mean, I guess from a financial standpoint, soccer player makes sense. Though, like, for self-fulfillment, if I could be the best person at my favorite sport, which is rugby, I'd be very happy.
I mean, that's a
That'd be
very
so cool.
physically intense sport right there.
Yeah, but then think about it, the best rugby player is probably, like, one of the fittest people in the planet. On the planet. In the planet? On the planet? So that'd be pretty cool. So thanks for watching our comments video.
Remember, we're doing a sing-along again, and if you want to be part of that, if you want to star on AVbyte, all you need to do is submit your video of the Frozen musical by Wednesday, May 7th.
May 7th.
Exactly. All the details and how you're going to do that are down below. Make sure you read it through so you don't make any mistakes and we can really use the video. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited to see you guys on AVbyte. Tell your friends, let's make this happen, and we will see you
Soon.